Hi, welcome to this lesson on statistics, regression. What is regression analysis? Well, regression analysis is the study of interpolating and extrapolating data points from a given set of established data by means of some function that we will relate some independent variable to a dependent variable. So essentially what we're doing is we're collecting data points in some sort of sample. It could be a survey, could be a collection of data, maybe looking at predators and prey in the wild, or looking at stock versus time. All sorts of different analysis on data can then be used to either interpolate or extrapolate data from that established data point, which means if you're given a set of data and you know some points within that data, we can actually use regression analysis to match some sort of function that would predict more points within that sample space, and extrapolating meaning data points that are outside that sample space can also be analyzed using regression analysis. Okay, so we will focus primarily on what we call linear regression analysis, and this will help us to study different types of data points by using what we call a line of best fit. So this is going to be a linear function. That's why we call it linear regression, because there's some sort of linear function or straight line equation that's going to help us model the data points. So we say it's going to help us estimate those data points both within and beyond our available data. So before we can begin, we will need to revise some important statistical terminology that we're going to go through, and then define some new concepts within statistics. Okay, so to summarize, whenever we're given some sort of data points, let's say x and y, where y is going to be some function of x, so your y values are your dependent and they depend on your independent variable x, and there's going to be some sort of information. It could be in the form of a scatter plot, for example, and your data is going to have some sort of structure, some sort of geometrical structure to it. What we're interested is finding some sort of equation. It could be a quadratic equation that models it. It could be an exponential equation that might model it. But for our sake, what we're going to do is we're going to try to look at data that has some sort of linear pattern to it, so we can apply some sort of line of best fit or line of regression, as we call it. Okay, that is the study of linear regression analysis, and that's what we're going to focus on. All right, I'll see you in the next one.